Hey guys, it's Mage Captain Gilshanks, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. And once again, my intro scared my cat. So, last time we fucking multitasked, man. We did a whole bunch of shit at once, and today, pretty much the same shit is going on. These three missions that you're looking at now are pretty much the longest and the most grueling ones, so this is basically why I'm putting these three in particular all on screen at the same time, just sort of get through these. And tomorrow, it's going to be the last three levels left, Dreadnought, Melty Molten, and Toy Time. Toy Time. And those are, and you know, that's actually going to be a regular episode because those aren't really, like, long and, you know, like, you don't have to explore and look for the coins, you know, it's pretty much going to be just sort of right there. Especially Toy Time, oh, God. As annoying as that level is, I mean, at least it's a short one. If I can actually just get it early enough, then, you know what I mean, we don't have to go through this. But anytime I thought this would be cool looking, you know, to explore. And, that's pretty much it for now. So, anyway, also, this video is going to go off really late because after work I just sort of fell asleep. And sorry about that, but, oh well. I don't think it's going to go up in the middle of the night. It just might be a little later than usual because I'm recording at the time when my videos are usually up by now. So that should be a little indicator as to why this is late. Alright, so, okay, a couple announcements I want to make. Or actually, no. You know what? No, actually, I don't want to say that just yet. Never mind. I was going to say something, but, you know, he might want to keep it a surprise. So, you know, okay, sorry, so never mind. Basically, I'm doing a co-commentary with somebody, and you know, I don't really know. He might want to keep it a surprise for now, so I won't say anything just yet. All right. So, what else can I talk about? Because we're basically just doing the same shit, no matter where you look. We're pretty much just doing the same shit. We're just running around. We're just trying to get by, and we're just trying to grab every purple coin we get because we're just trying to get by in life. That's pretty much the deal. Oh man, I am so balls tired. Yeah, so this is my last week at the job I currently have. After this, I'm just gonna take a few weeks off to myself, just for the sake of getting, you know, just having like a classic summer vacation again, because it's been a while since I've had that. And then pretty soon I start my next job at school, and that's gonna be pretty interesting. I'm actually gonna be a peer mentor. So basically, like, all the new incoming freshmen and, like, who are mechanical engineering majors, I'm gonna be sort of, like, you know, helping them get by, I guess, like, helping them get acclimated to the school and helping them study for exams and shit like that. Because the exams at my school are fucking... I mean, exams in general are brutal, but they actually go out of their way to make the exams even worse than what they should be. Oh, by the way, I hope you like that effect, where I just sort of, like, switch views on it, on the... all of a sudden, so now we're actually, like, looking at Freezeflame. I'm going to be doing that a few times over the course of the video, because once again, this has already been pre-rendered, and I have to render it again. That's also one of the reasons why it took so long, because I fell asleep while this was rendering the first time. And I tried to get it much better quality than what I had yesterday, so it took, like an hour and a half, possibly even longer, to actually render this the first time. I just fell asleep. Alright, so anyway. So it should be a pretty easy job. I mean, there might be some tutoring involved, but even if there is, I mean, that would actually be better for me, because, like, I used to tutor all the time, actually. Tutoring's kind of my thing, to be completely honest. Especially if it's math. Like, I'd love to be a tutor and actually just have that be a job. Unfortunately, I've tried, like, the last 3 semesters to apply to my school's tutoring service. And, you know, they just never get back to me, so this is really, like, you know, the next best thing, sort of, so to speak. It's a little more, like, you know, like, supposed to be, like, planning social events, and that's really not my thing. But at the same time, you know, it's also still very academic, and she even said, like, my new boss even said that, you know, you can focus on, like, the academic side of it. We have other mentors that can focus on, like, planning social events and shit like that. You just need to participate. I'm like, alright, that's not a big deal. I mean, that's pretty much, yeah, that's all I can talk about there, you know. I mean, I know I really shouldn't be making this story time, but I don't know what else I can talk about as we're doing these fucking purple coins. There's nothing to get angry about. That's usually the most entertaining thing about these videos, just when I get pissed off, but this is already pre-recorded, so it wouldn't even be real, even if I did get angry, and there's really nothing to get angry about with these. Unless I get killed, but that actually never happens. Even though I'm swimming in the fucking water right now. Nope. Yep, never fucking happens. Alright. So what's next? How much time? Okay, we're already like over 5 minutes in. I've actually was able to keep this to a 12-minute video simply because I was, you know, doing these all on screen. Can you imagine if I was doing all these separately, how long this fucking video would be? Oh, if that were the case, I'd have to speed up. But, you know, I thought it would just be more authentic, and in case anyone does actually use this as a walkthrough, you're gonna have a much easier time seeing where all the coins are and shit like that, so that's basically why. So, guys, this Wednesday, assuming all goes well and I'm able to upload every day, this Wednesday I should have the finale up, so that's fantastic. We have one more part after this, where I actually, look at me, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I was doing there, in the Freezeflame side. I have no idea why I was jumping up there, I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, so we have like one more part, and like I said, it's going to be Dreadnought, Melty Molten, and what was the last one? Toy Time. I don't know how I managed to forget about fucking Toy Time. That's not really much of a spoiler. I mean, those are the only 3 levels left, and we're going to have 117 stars by the end of this. Funny story, though. Seaside, it's like, I actually recorded that one last. But, like, you know, that's, at the same time, it's also the one that, like, well, first of all, it's the one we're focusing on right now because the camera just switched. That's why I kind of got distracted there. But also, it's going to be the longest one, too. So, it kind of makes you think like it's the main one, but really it's the one I did last. I actually did Deep Dark first, and then Freezeflame, and then Seaside. And my god, does this look good? I mean, you know, I'm glad it looks good, because fucking, it took so long to render, because I put in, like, really high quality this time around. I thought the video yesterday looked very fuzzy. And again, that's because I'm working with new video editing software, so I just was not... I didn't save it into the same type of file that I normally would. Usually I go with MP4. I'm telling you guys, MP4 for all you LPers. And especially because a couple people actually asked me like advice and asked me for advice on LPing. What you do is you capture it with whatever you've got, and then you save it into MP4. Don't save it into AVI. AVI is the most inefficient use of space I've ever seen. AVI fucking takes up so much space in your computer, but it looks like shit in my opinion. Well, maybe not like shit, but yes, you see how you know how yesterday's video is a lot blurrier compared to this? Yeah, AVI. Okay, anyway, MP4 is the way to go, and that's pretty much that. Although, ironically, if you record it in AVI format, it looks better. And in fact, it looks so good that I'm afraid that it's going to melt my graphics card, which is why I've never done it. I tried that once, and I actually mentioned this in part 1, but not that I really expect a lot of people to... You know, there's going to be a lot of people who are watching this and never watch part 1, and at the same time, there are probably people that watch part 1, but are certainly not going to remember this one detail. When I first got the capture card, I was actually playing around with a lot of the features, and basically, when I tried recording in AVI, I did a 14-second test run, and my god, that video looks so fucking good. That was so, like, crystal clear, like, perfect quality. It looked fucking amazing. It looked better than it would on my TV. So 14-second video, right? So I looked at how much space it takes up, because I know that AVI is notorious for taking up a shitload of space with its, like, uncompressed glory. So I look, 14-second video, 300 megabytes. Yep, 14 seconds. Okay? So not even a third of a minute. 300 megabytes. Can you imagine if I actually recorded a 15-minute video? I would be too scared for my computer's GPU, pretty much. The graphics card and everything. I'd be afraid of having like a RAM failure. So that's basically why, you know, despite how good it looks, even though I think this actually looks pretty damn good right now. It'll probably look even better by the time I get it up to YouTube. Because that notice, that actually tends to happen. When I upload it to YouTube, it always ends up looking better than like how it actually looks when I have it here. Maybe not this time around because again I am using the new software, but I don't know. Enough about that anyway. Oh, it looks like we just finished Deep Dark, so pretty much we're just gonna swap it out. I think Freezeflame becomes the next. See, I just tried to mix it up a little bit. I just tried to like keep it fresh by constantly switching the point of view. I didn't want to keep it on just like Deep Dark or just Seaside the entire time. You know what I mean? Because it's not like any one of these levels are particularly interesting, at least compared to any of the other ones. So that's why I wanted to try to keep it fresh by changing it up a bit. And I still don't know what I'm going to do as far as music goes. I might actually just put in the regular game music. Well, maybe not the game audio like that was recorded with this, but maybe at least like the level music just to make it feel a little more real. Yesterday's song choices were just sort of like, I just sort of like picked them at random and I was kind of in a rush because I wanted to get the video out. So, alright. You know what? I think actually purple. Freezeflame Galaxy is probably done pretty soon because I already have 90 coins, as you can see. And this time I made sure to actually always keep on screen the number of coins I have. Maybe not necessarily the number of stars, seeing as how I took out the top left corner of the main video. But it's probably better that way anyway, because then you'd be able to see, oh, well, you're starting off with a number that's not 114 for 2 of them. Well, of course I am, but even so, I don't know. So don't get stuck. When you have 98 coins here, it's very easy to get stuck. You're actually supposed to have 98 coins up here because of that right there. And that jump is actually easier to make than you'd think. But yep, there's your 100th coin. Okay, a little piece of advice. Seaside, it's actually pretty easy because as long and tedious as it is, at least it's all linear, and it's pretty much, you just have to make sure you don't miss any coins, and that's why I keep, like, changing the camera around and looking where I'm going. So that's that. For Freezeflame, you want to make sure you have 80 coins before you go up the summit. That's when you know that you could actually get the rest of them by going up there. Remember, when you get to the top, you'll have 98, because you have to collect those last 2. Deep Dark. Really, I don't have any advice for that, because they're all just pretty well spread out. The best I can say is in that first little, like, I don't know what to really call it, like that first, rather, area of water, there's going to be 14, you know, at the bottom and at the surface. So, like, you want to make sure you collect 14, and then you actually go to the area where the ship is and all that stuff. I know it's not really saying much, but, you know, it's easy to miss some of those 14, and then, like, go through the rest of the fucking level and have no clue where to look whatsoever. So now we have Seaside as our focus again. And I think I already mentioned this, but yeah, the toughest thing about this level is, like, making sure that you just don't miss anything. Like I did right there, because I was flipping the fuck out at this point, because I saw that coin that's there on the bottom on screen right now, but what I didn't see was that coin that's in the distance there. So I knew I had 98, and I saw one coin, and I was like, what the fuck? Where's the last one? I better not waste too much fucking time looking for that! Like, I was really getting pissed off. That's pretty much what happened right there. And the funny thing is that the last time I did this, when I was playing as Luigi, I wasn't paying attention to that animation when the star first showed up, so I actually had no idea that it was there. I thought the star was going to be here, where it usually is when you clear a mission in this level. So I was, like, going around the fucking circle, like, I'm not even kidding, 2 or 3 times. I had no idea where the fucking star was. I didn't know it was on top of that flagpole, because I just didn't watch the animation. I was just like, alright, let me go get my star. It's probably on the beach. Nope. Nope, not there. And I went around the entire circle, and before I even knew it, I went around it twice. And that's why I'm like, wait a minute, you know, I already looked here. Where is it? I must have missed it. So I went around one more time, and that's why I was like, oh, fuck this! And once again, I got pissed off. That's not this recording, by the way. It's the practice with Luigi. And then I looked it up online. I'm like, oh, God. Flagpole. Bastard. Hiding the star from me like an ass. Even though they very clearly tell you on screen where it is, I just missed the animation like a douchebag. Yeah, we're pretty much at a point now where collecting star bits is ultimately useless. We've already fed every Hungry Luma, so no more transform voice, which makes me very, very sad. But you know what, it makes my throat happy, so it's, you know, an interesting trade-off in that sense. Oh dear God. I didn't even know that this goes on for like 14 minutes. I probably should have sped up this video at least. Well, that actually would have been awkward if I sped up the Seaside, but then I left the other 2 at the normal speed. And if I sped all 3 of them up, then forget it. This would have been a really short video, so a little too short of a video, so I didn't want to do that necessarily either. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe. That'll help me out a lot. And I will see you next time on Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. We're going to finish up the purple coins. See you guys later.